This is Jim Demetrio of Demetrio, Montano & Associates. We're the tax problem specialists. We specialize in helping people and businesses who owe money to the IRS. All of our clients owe the IRS anywhere from $5,000 or $10,000 to hundreds of thousands, even $1 million. My partner and I are former IRS collection managers. Our whole firm has over 30 years former IRS experience. But we left the IRS and started this firm. Over the last 20 years, we've helped over 9,000 individuals and businesses resolve their tax problems with the IRS. Give us a call for a consultation and we'll be able to help you today. All of our clients generally have a couple of different problems with the IRS. Either they haven't filed their tax returns or they haven't paid their taxes. If you haven't filed your tax returns, what we need to do is get them prepared. We have people on staff that can help you prepare them and gather the data that you need. Do we have to have records to prepare your tax returns? Not necessarily. A lot of people will say that you have to have records to take deductions. Not necessarily true. Typically our clients haven't paid their taxes. If you haven't paid, then what we're going to do is analyze your financial condition, your ability to pay. We will do a complete analysis of your assets, your liabilities, your equity in those assets, your monthly income and your monthly expenses, in order to set up a payment plan that you can live with. The IRS can live with it and you can afford it. Or if you can't afford to pay anything to the IRS, we will get them to set aside the taxes for a while, put the liability in uncollectible status for a year or two or maybe longer. That all depends on your financial condition. We may be able to set up an installment agreement where you pay monthly, or we may be able to set up an offer in compromise where you make a lump sum offer to the IRS of an amount less than you actually owe. Those offer in compromise are all over TV, but the truth is they're few and far between. Very few are done in the United States. In 2010, only 14,000 offers were accepted by the Internal Revenue Service. That's only 300 or 400 per state. We resolve the unfiled taxes and the unpaid taxes by protecting you and coming up with a plan that you can live with. Many of our clients ask, how can you resolve my unpaid tax problem? And surprisingly, there are only very few methods to resolve unpaid taxes. One is to pay them all at one time or a monthly installment agreement. We can get you anywhere from 12 months to 5 years or even 10 years in a monthly payment plan to resolve unpaid taxes. In addition, if you're in a very terrible situation, we can use bankruptcy to eliminate your tax liability. Yes, income taxes can be eliminated with bankruptcy. So we can get you an installment agreement, we can use bankruptcy, we can do a pennies on the dollar or offer in compromise. And if you're in a true hardship situation and can't do anything now, we'll get the IRS to leave you alone for 12 months or 2 years or 3 years, depending on your income and expenses. And the IRS will wait until your financial situation improves. The question is, how do we determine which solution is best for you? First, we do a complete financial analysis. We look at your assets and your liabilities. We try to find any equity you might have in those assets because the IRS will be looking for that equity. The next thing we do is we look at your income and expense. What are your monthly paychecks? What is your monthly income? And what are your monthly living expenses? Rent, utilities, car payments. And we compare your monthly income to your monthly outgo. We use this financial analysis to determine the best solution for you. Installment agreement, hardship uncollectible suspension, or the offer in compromise. The worst thing to do is procrastinate. Pick up the phone today, call us today so we can help you today.